What's good? It's Chigozi. It's Thursday, May 9th, 2019. And we're going to very quickly look at this piece of Floridian propaganda. Do you see the theme here? Judge rules 3-year-old must receive chemotherapy against parents' wishes. Published today. The judge ruled this on Wednesday, but it's published on the 9th today. See the update time as well. And what have we been looking at throughout today? Today is a date with a life lesson number of 26. Cancer equals 26, 44. Chemo equals 26, 44. You understand how this is a pattern. I mean, chemo and cancer have the same gematria. If you're new here, just that alone should already draw you in. 44, 26. These are kill numbers. Cancer is what the federal government uses to purge more people using their chemo. They give you this chemotherapy as the main effective treatment. That's how they sell it as, which I don't know who falls for that shit. But it doesn't matter because they're putting out propaganda now saying that even if you don't fall for that shit, the judge will make sure that you give your child chemo, although you know that it's going to kill your child. That's what they're doing. Of course, this could be completely false propaganda, but again, it could be a staged event, but used to set an example. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might find yourself in this situation, and they'll reference this propaganda event for the ruling. Well, we've done it before. See what I'm saying? So they're just promoting chemo. This is also part of that, anti-vaxxer shaming propaganda. Shaming the people who don't like the government-mandated health stuff, like vaccines and chemotherapy that are, proven to kill and harm people. But again, I can go on and on about all these different things. The whole point of this video is to show you that it's Floridian propaganda. I mean, guys, come on. Again, this type of ruling, this doesn't happen often. So we're talking about cancer, chemo, death, killing, right? In April, the 4th month, 4 connected to death as well. In Florida, I'm keeping my message consistent. I'm saying Florida is used. The saturation is too heavy for this type of propaganda. That in Colorado. And I've said this months and months and months ago. And look how many school shootings and all this stuff from Florida and Colorado. I keep saying Chris Watts, but again, since then as well, how many things in Colorado have happened? Colorado's the 38th state, partially in the 38th parallel, and it equals 38. Death, killing, murder, 38. Murder, 83, 38. And then let me type it out for those new. Florida, 38. That's why I call out Florida to be used. And we see it here now. That's the whole point of this video. It's Florida's participating in something like this. On a date with this killing, shooting numerology. They'll kill 26. I've been saying shooting 53. There was a shooting in Florida today, as I documented in a video I just uploaded. Of course, today with 33 numerology. So this is updated at 9:27 with the 45-second video, Ritual 2745. This is a ritual from the state of Florida. That's 100% what it is. Florida equals 23, like killing. And I always say, look up for the number 15. Florida equals 65, 38, 43, and 124. 15 equals 65, 38, 124, 34 to reflection. You see how these become like code names for each other. That's why I point out, 15-second videos, 15,000 of this, stuff like that. 15 times 3 is 45, 3-year-old. But understand, if you're new, please know I don't ever even do that. You don't have to even think that deeply. I just stick with the gematria. I'll point interesting things like that out, but I emphasize stuff like this. Taylor Bland, Joshua McAdams, they'll have the numbers for Florida, for killing, for death, cancer, all in their names. And then Noah McAdams. But it's funny though. I feel like if I do talk about him, they'll say I'm bullying him. So I actually want to avoid him. I've been making a thing. See? I just said their names are gonna have the numbers for Florida. So before, why do anything else? Why go further in this and then get this video flagged for no reason? I didn't say anything about the kid or anything. I didn't harass him, and I'm not even gonna talk about it. I'm talking about the parent, and all I'm showing you is how I said their name is gonna have the same gematria as Florida. I said that before we typed it in. The only problem with this is that a skeptic can come and be like, well, you could have done this before. But again, I do this live all the time in terms of like, yeah, I've done live streams. I just go throughout the propaganda. Things will change up, refresh, and I'll do the same thing. So I've documented it already. But if you're super skeptical, I know that won't win you over, but it doesn't matter. I'm not lying. I mean, look at this. If you're really denying this, there's really something wrong with your head. I'm trying my best to show you. I wanted to decode this to show you that this is Floridian propaganda. There's a specific numerical pattern used in Florida's propaganda. Taylor Bland, the first person, the mom, the first person we decoded, look at their name sums to. When you reverse the alphabetical order, where A is 26, Z is 1, 1, 2, 4, 43 when you reduce. Each letter to a single digit. And then when you just use the alphabetical order, Taylor Bland 1, 2, 4, 43. Florida did that when you reverse. So even if you want to be skeptical and say, I did this myself, I mean, it doesn't matter if I did. You see how they sum to the same thing. So even if I did, which I didn't, it doesn't matter. You see how they're using the numbers for Florida inside this piece of Floridian propaganda. And we're going to close it there. Why make this even longer? See, Joshua McAdams, 38. They both Florida equals 38, like Joshua McAdams. So they both of their names have the number for Florida. Of course, his name equals 223, like Masonic, like the Synagogue of Satan. Murder 7938. See this murder pattern in Floridian propaganda. I wonder what Floridian sums to. Oh, like Freemasons, 155, Jewish 88. There's Jupiter, Florida. Florida's one of the Zionist Jew capitals of the world as well. Jew 38, Jewish 38. So we're closing it here. June 4th and 5th, Ritual 45, Revelation 49. But your homework, then you can do the rest of the story. But I refuse to talk about anything else. All I did was talk about I didn't say anything about the parents. I just said, look what their name sums to. It sums to the same thing as Florida. I don't mean to be annoying with stuff like this, but I'm being very clear. So if this video gets flagged, you see that YouTube's really picking on me because I'm not doing anything possibly harassing at all. So we'll leave it there. Peace out.